And welcome back to the Movie Hoppers anniversary video. And I think this actually impressive occasion um, deserves a quote I just found from Michael Sullivan from I don't know what the fuck. It's the blue guy from fucking the Monster movie, Monsters Inc. Um, and it goes. I think it applies to everyday life, but I think it applies to situations like this the most. I'm supposed to be getting screams right now for work. How about I let you suck my cock? Fuck you up in the ass, and you provide me with enough screams to break the record. Deal? I just read that off an Instagram meme, and do you agree with this statement?
Definitely.
Okay, yes. So yeah, this day, um, 1 year ago, May 20th, 2019, the first episode of Movie Hoppers was launched, in which, what was the movie we reviewed? I forgot.
I think it was John Wick.
It was John Wick 3, baby. Um, yeah, a historical moment in podcasting history. And,
Mhm.
um, yeah, I mean, I guess fittingly,
We're literally the only movie podcast that matters.
I know, all the other ones died. Like, they're gone.
Yeah.
We got the government to take them down. Like, but I would like to share some irony here. My new mic, new in quotes, I got it Christmas 2019, is not working for some reason, so I am using the original Movie Hoppers microphone that I used in the first episode. So,
Damn, what a coincidence.
God just, it's God, man. God watches the Movie Hoppers, I swear.
He listens.
Yeah, but, so this, I guess we should share some history. So the idea for the movie, well, I kind of wanted to do like a podcast or something because I was getting into this one podcast from a channel called Monkey Jones or something called Is It Kino, in which they review movies and they're like a bunch of fucking jerk offs and stuff. But that was kind of the appeal. So I was like, huh, I want to do that. And they had like this contest, right, to get like a new host, and I applied, but I think I applied late, so it didn't even count my submission. Not only that, they canceled the contest, so I was like kind of down in the dumps, and I was like, oh. And then one day I was sitting next to Kay in drama, and I think, do you want to take it from here? Do you remember the what happened on this historical day?
From what I remember, we're both like, yo, we like movies. And I don't know. It was probably you that started. It's like, yo, we should make a podcast. I'm like, yeah, that's dope. We totally should. But I'm like, we need a name, right? I'm like, what do we always do?
I
And
don't
we're
know.
thinking,
What do we
we're
do?
thinking, we're thinking, and it's like, yo, we see a lot of movies. And like, sometimes we pay for them. So technically, we're movie hoppers. But we totally pay. We definitely pay for all the movies. Don't
Uh,
like just saying
oh yeah,
we absolutely
definitely.
movies. But like other people, do that stuff.
Yeah, we were trying to
So,
appeal
like,
to the masses, yeah.
yeah, kill the audience. So we're thinking like, yo, and what were like the original names?
Well, you were
It was,
like, well, I remember you were like, it should be something with movie hoppers in it. And I was like, well, that's just, there's the name. The movie hoppers. I was like, that just works. And,
yeah.
the rest is history, I think. Unless you remember something else that I don't.
I think it's like the movie Watchers or something.
Yeah,
It's like
something very,
something stupid. We were like, no, that doesn't sound good. And there was like other things that were like way too long or way too short. We're like, it was just like, man, movie hoppers. It's a nice happy medium
yeah.
that was finally picked.
So, yeah. That's how it happened. I actually wanted to make a movie review podcast for like a little bit before this. Do you remember when we saw Little? Well, you were there, right? For Little?
Yeah,
Yeah, just there's so many goddamn people. I try to block most of that day out. Um,
But wait, no, wait, never mind. That wasn't the day.
um,
Remember we got the mannequin?
oh yeah, that was 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
But
I
back,
still have that.
have you used it for anything?
It's it's dressed up in my room and it's looking out the window and it's just like it's really peaceful. My dog freaked out the first time like she saw it. Like holy shit, what is this?
Did
But
you
yeah,
did your dog try to
it's
hump it? Because
no. She
most
tried
dogs
to attack it.
tried to kill him.
Yeah. And like for the first month, like my dad kept thinking there was a person in my room.
Uh,
Yeah.
what was the name again of the mannequin?
Poe.
Oh
Because
yeah.
after the character
Oh wait, we don't know. We don't
that
know who's.
died.
Wait, whoa. Let's slow down
I
here.
said spoilers,
So we
okay?
get to spoiler talks.
It's been out long enough,
Look,
and if you like rom-coms, you should have seen it already.
people who are just discovering the movie due to current circumstances and how relevant the film is now, I feel like we just should let's wait till spoiler talk. Is all I'm trying to
Alright.
say. But yeah. So when I saw Little, I actually like asked a bunch of people because I was like, okay, I want to do a movie review podcast, but I was like, who do I know that sees so much like enough fucking movies to actually be a co-host for this? And at the time, I was like, huh. So I told a bunch of people at Little, hey, I'm doing a movie review podcast. Not really knowing a name, not really knowing. Well, I thought I knew how, but I didn't. But not really knowing anything about the podcast itself. That episode never materialized. There was never an episode on Little. We were past that point when the uh, the time came to actually make the podcast. But yeah, basically everything was harder than I thought. I thought I could set up my own server to host the podcast. I could not. I thought again I didn't have a co-host, so what was the point? Even if I could, so I was like, okay, this just isn't gonna work. I'm never gonna think about this again. One day in drama, it just happened. So yeah, the movie Hoppers was supposed to come out lot earlier. By a lot, I mean a few months. So how has the movie Hoppers negatively affected your sex life?
Oh, I'm slaying that puss, okay?
Oh man,
I just mention movie hoppers and are like already wet, it's soaked through.
I know. I, I'm telling you, man. I'm like, dude, I'm on the movie hoppers and like the movie hoppers, and just their pants just disappear. They don't take them off. They just disappear. Like it's a
Clothes gone.
yeah, I know.
Podcast stays on during sex.
Obviously, no, it's a necessity. Really, I need to like I'm better than you. Like I'm on Spotify. Are you on? No, you're not on Spotify. I don't think so. So I have to like constantly assert my dominance while having sex, and putting on the Joker review on the movie Hoppers, one of our finest, is really the way to do it. But
What do you mean you don't listen to the Queen's Corgi review during sex?
also,
What are you, a loser?
Queen's Corgi update. So it was back up for I don't know how long, and then they decided to take it down again, and YouTube was like, "Alright, man, they're doing this too much. We're just gonna take it down for realsies now." So now it's down and
Rest in
out.
peace.
I'm thinking of just re-uploading it with a black screen because then they really have nothing to like go off of. But I mean, you can't. They're trying to censor us.
Yeah,
It's
British government, man.
uh,
That's why we revolutioned, okay? That's why we had the revolt.
we got
Get away from here.
dude. That it's a shame because that was like our most viewed episode on the entire channel. So many people listening right now might have found us through that very video.
Maybe.
It's really a piece of history. Also, something else I think happened that we should commemorate, but I'm not sure when. One sec. I have to look it up real quick. It couldn't have been today. I don't think. Was it today? Oh no. 2 days ago, May 18th, 2019, was the day I beat my good friend James in Techno Bowl 62-0. I just wanted to say that. It's not really related to anything. It's just, 2 important days. So
That's great.
yeah, it's funny because now there's not a lot of episodes because there's not a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So like,
That sucks.
yeah, we're getting cucked right now.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. But I mean, The Lovebirds is coming out this Friday, so I guess we could do an episode on that.
Yeah.
What was your favorite episode of the Movie Hoppers?
Ooh. I don't know. Queen's Corgi is pretty good.
That was like, yeah, everything just lined up for that one.
It was just so good.
It was perfect.
We ripped that shit to shreds, though.
Well, yeah, that's why they took it down. Like, this is like technically cyberbullying, so. But they put the dog rape scene in, not us. I don't want to hear from them.
And that blatant showing of homophobia.
Yeah. And Donald Trump for 5 minutes.
Oh my god. And that. Why did they have that? Whoa! Why was this movie made? It doesn't make it. God, it doesn't.
We better watch what we say. It might be taken down on YouTube again. Might be a second Queen's Corgi review. So yeah, Queen's Corgi is a good one. I guess out of obligation, I should pick something that is not the Queen's Corgi. For some reason, I remember like really liking the Gemini Man episode. Like, basically, any episode in which we disagree are the best episodes, or we just absolutely hate the movie. And I remember there was like a fair bit of disagreement going on in Gemini Man. So that I don't remember like anything in that episode. Like after I make something, like you can't ask me anything about it because I just don't know.
Yeah.
Instantly. I just forget about like YouTube videos, just anything. But yeah, we've had some very good episodes. I think this is around I'll count this as an episode. Like the 66th, 67th episode. So
Wow.
yeah.
I didn't really. Wow. That's a lot.
I know. It is a lot. And we've I think we've grown a fair bit.
Yeah.
I
mean, we definitely. I guess I'm definitely gonna say it's smoother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the naturally. We also added guests. We've been uploading less regularly, but I feel like it's just better in general because you don't really want to oversaturate the market.
Right.
I think we've been getting more consistent viewership for some reason, but like just like recently, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'll have to check on that.
Well, everyone's home, you know.
Yeah.
They're trying to look for things to do, and it's like, hey, movies.
Yeah, but they don't want to watch the movie. They just want to hear about someone talk about the movies.
Exactly.
That's where we come in. So, yeah.
We're doing the work.
What are the real heroes here?
Yeah.
Like the doctors and nurses. Okay.
They're doing okay.
They're doing okay, but who keeps the doctors and nurses up? Who keeps them entertained?
Exactly.
That's us. Us and no one else does.
No one else.
This is...
The K-12 review.
The what review?
K-12 review.
Oh, K-12 fucking sucked. That was awful. Like, the review was good, obviously. Just...
Yeah. Oh my god.
Any awful movie just inherently has a good review. That's like the ultimate balancing of the scales. if there's an awful movie, at least you can like watch or read the reviews of it because it's always great. And
Yeah.
K through 12, well, it is one of the best in that regard. Now, if not K through 12, what is your least favorite movie you reviewed on here?
Well, we did go through that in listing.
Yeah, we technically did that in the 2019 summer review.
I don't know, let me bring up the thing. Bring up the list.
I think the more distance I have from The Secret Life of Pets 2, the more I hate it. I just think about it every once in a while. Like, they really put 3...
You did that much?
Well, I gave it like a 3, like when we reviewed it, and you definitely did not like it as much as I did. But like, it's 3 direct-to-DVD shorts, and it has like only like it has like a 50% or something on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, if I hate it. I hate Illumination. Just don't see the movie. Seriously, just vote with your wallet. Let us see it. Let us vote with her.
We'll take the burden, okay? Yeah. We'll take on that.
Yeah, we'll do it for you.
I didn't like Judy.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I don't even remember that. Like, I barely remember anything from that movie. It was that insignificant. Besides, like, her, I don't know, like, being abused, and that's, like, all I remember from that movie.
Yeah, that was the fun part. But I remember, like, they tried, like, she did, like, drugs, but they couldn't show her doing drugs, and that's what I remember from that movie. It was, like, Bohemian Rhapsody. How they did that. Let me look through all the episodes myself. I think the Lighthouse, I think is one of our most viewed episodes. If not which is really weird because everybody loves that movie. We fucking bash it over our head with a rock. Like, people...
It sucks!
It does suck. It's like, you have to be very, like... I mean, I don't know.
It's not like, oh, it's so psychological. It's like, oh my god, the meanings behind everything. Like, no. It was very surface level, and it sucked. The cinematography was nice. It was very pretty, and I was like, oh wow, look at that, that's cool. But the story sucked. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad writing. And coming from, like, The Witch, like, that was a good movie. Come on, dude.
It was just predictable. Just so predictable.
Yeah.
But The Lighthouse has 99 plays across, not including YouTube, but across podcasting websites. So that's not bad. Also, apparently, less than 1% of our fans are from Iceland. Just so.
What's up, Iceland?
64% of our plays come from Apple Podcasts, and 70% come from iPhones for some reason. I think Apple promoted our Lighthouse episode, because I remember we got like a big bump, like in Apple Podcast viewership, which I have no fucking clue why they did that, but okay. We have a fairly diverse, at least gender-wise, viewership. 53% male, 41% female, 5% non-binary, and 2% not specified. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Also, 4% of our viewership comes from Australia.
Shout out to Australia.
Why does it lets me organize our viewership by planet. 100% of our viewers come from Earth. Shout out to Earth.
Wouldn't it be crazy if it's just like one person from just like out there? Like, their only connection to Earth and human species is this podcast.
I'm glad I'm not going back. This is awful. 17% of our viewerships come from Pennsylvania, 17% from New Jersey, but 15% from California. Which...
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. 59% of our viewers come from Newtown. Well, of our Pennsylvania viewers come from Newtown. 25 from Philadelphia, but only 3% from Langhorne. Our friends are lacking. Uh-oh.
Up, guys.
Come on, guys. I'm kind of offended by that number, guys. Guess they're not really our friends. Guess we have to get new friends.
It really shows who's loyal.
Yeah. Those Newtown people, though, they know what's up.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why you would ever want to have friends is for networking opportunities. So I think we just need to get new friends.
Yeah.
Just in general. But wait. Oh, I was supposed to be looking up. Oh yeah. Also, we've made $0 because we've had no ads, and we're on 8 platforms. I don't know most of them, but I put them on because they have podcasts. So yeah. What was my least favorite episode? Well, not my episode. My least favorite movie. Midway sucked. The Fanatic was a undiscovered gem. I went too hard on The Fanatic. I did.
Ooh.
I went too hard on The Fanatic.
I don't remember what I gave it.
You gave it something low. I think I gave it something like a 4. I should have given it like a 6. The Fanatic walked so the Joker could run. Let's be honest. Like, it's the same movie.
Yeah, for real.
Like, okay.
God, that was so uncomfortable. I watched that in like the morning. Like I just woke up and I'm like, let me watch The Fanatic. And it's like, whoa, okay.
What a way to start your day.
Yeah.
The right way.
Who needs coffee when you can just watch The Fanatic?
Yeah, I mean, you really want to start your day in the worst possible way. That way, like, the rest of it is just great by comparison. But, like, I have a special connection to The Fanatic because it only made, I think about, it made less than $4,000 in the box office, and I have my ticket. You can literally see my contribution in the box office numbers, which I'm proud of.
At least it wasn't as bad as Billionaires Boys Club, you know?
I did not see that one, probably for good reason.
Remember how it only made $126?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's this movie called, like, Yizzy Road or something. It's something with X. X is a stupid... whatever. Anyway, that's something for another podcast. But, Yizzy Road, and it made $40 in the box office, and 10 of those dollars were refunded because, somebody who worked on the film saw it, so the producers refunded them.
Wow.
Let's see. Men in Black International, that kind of sucked.
Yeah, but it wasn't, like, terrible.
Yeah.
It just had crappy writing in some spots.
Aladdin, another one we disagreed on heavily.
God. They were trying so hard.
It was okay? It's not as bad as you thought it was.
I'm gonna have to agree to disagree, man. I can't accept that.
Okay.
I can't accept that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Downton Abbey, that was a weird one. That was a weird episode because we've never seen... I just wanted to review Downton Abbey. We've never seen the show.
You've never seen it. I've seen parts of the episodes when I was 5. Thanks my grandma. And all I remember is the one gay kissing scene that my grandma told me not. She's like, oh, you shouldn't have seen that. And then I never watched the show again.
Your grandma personally took it off the air.
And then years down the road, here's the movie.
And Yeah, there was some gay stuff in that. That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Was that our first episode where we did gay people in distressing situations?
I don't know.
I'm looking through. We
I mean,
definitely didn't.
Dark Phoenix may be considered because isn't she like bi or something?
I'm not sure. Well, I don't know if when I think gay people in distressing situations, I think like a person who is in a distressing situation due to their sexuality, not just a gay person in a distressing situation. Because there was like this one point in time where like just every movie releasing had a gay person in some kind of bad situation because of their sexuality.
Hmm.
It Chapter
And
2.
that sucks.
It Chapter 2
Yeah.
was the first one. Downton
Rip.
Abbey came 3 episodes after.
Uh, man, it was the very first scene too.
I
It's
know.
like, haha, we're at a carnival, haha, hate crimed.
Yeah, like Judy, Downton Abbey, and It Chapter 2, like, all came out very close to each other, and they all had gay people in distressing situations.
Hmm.
Hence the title. Um,
Movie
Playmobil.
love. Yeah, that was a huge gay distressing situation.
It was a distressing situation for everyone.
I don't even remember that movie. I don't remember the main character. I don't remember the side characters. All I remember there was a car
Oh wow, there wasn't there?
in a desert.
There was Daniel Radcliffe and that person with the eyes that are very far apart.
I don't remember that. I don't even remember that one.
Well, I remember most. Well, first off, I remember because the actress has her eyes very far apart, and the actual like Playmobil person that just has normal looking eyes, so that was distressing. And
Oh wait,
also,
didn't little brother like turn into a Viking or something?
yeah, because he like snuck into because his. Yeah, I mean the parents died, and it was the weirdest thing ever. The mom was like, "We'll never die, don't worry," and it's like, "Your parents are dead." And then she's like working like a dead end job. It was just like so funny. It was.
Welcome to the movie.
Yeah, it
Isn't
was
it funny?
funny kids movie. I forget what like the conflict was though. It probably wasn't good. But another reason why I remember that movie in particular is because the theater was completely empty, despite the fact that the tickets were selling for $5 each.
They
Like
were begging,
they
please
were.
come, please come see this movie.
And it was funny because after the first week, and they just like returned the price like to a normal $12. Like they gave up. They were like, okay, if anyone's gonna see this movie, they're gonna have to pay full price. Like they made like $0 on that movie. It was insane. It got delayed like 6 times. It's like the New Mutants that got delayed I think 5 times now. It's coming out in August, so I
Oh
guess
yeah,
yeah.
wasn't that like trailer like released like years ago though?
Well,
Because like I remember it like me seeing it like a while ago. You know?
first trailer came out Comic Con 2017 I think.
Yeah,
It got
like
delayed so many times.
so much. Um,
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting movie because it's either gonna like suck really hard, or it's because there's gonna be so much hype around it. Like I bet the trailers for that movie are gonna like just hop on the fact, like the new trailers, are gonna hop on the fact.
New Mutants.
It's gonna be like, oh yes, it took 7 years to release. It has to be good, and then
Yeah,
I don't know, might be.
disappointing.
Well, it's gonna have to be disappointing, because
I don't know if it has to be.
well, it has to be. I'm making it disappointing.
It
It's gonna
must
be
be disappointing. We need it to be.
if it's not, we have nothing else to live for. But like, no, I think just the amount of hype around it, it's gonna be too great for.
Mhm. Just like Endgame,
Yeah,
that had type.
yeah. Well, at least the ending kind of lived up to it, like nothing else though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really like the writing, and it
And
kind of ruined a couple story arcs. But what can you do? They were trying to bring so much stuff to an end, so it's I don't know. You can't blame them.
yeah,
It was in like 3 hours.
it was a bit long too.
Yeah.
Like,
Although like the first Avengers movie was like 2.5, 3 hours.
yeah.
So I don't
I
know.
I definitely liked Infinity War more than Endgame.
Yeah,
Like for sure, it was just more entertaining. The other one just kind of dragged.
yeah.
Like,
And it was like more put together, kinda.
yeah, like there was really no reason for Endgame to be 3 hours. But whatever. Who cares? You saw it anyway.
Yeah.
That's weird. We only reviewed one Marvel movie. Did we?
Well, what other Marvel movie came out, you know?
I know. I
I
guess
think
that's like the
that was
weird
it.
thing, cause in like 2018, there was one coming out like every 2 months,
Right.
and like in the 63 episodes we've made, there has been only Spider-Man Far From Home, which is like I don't know. That's just super odd to me. Um,
Well, like it was the end of that like phase. So
yeah.
they're like going on to the new phases of the new movies, and now now they're all delayed again. We're not gonna get it for a little bit.
Yeah, I I don't like when is that even coming out? Like Black Widow. That's not even gonna really be like canon anyway, cause
It's
it's
like, and now I know it's like definitely 2020,
mm,
20, sorry, not 2020, 2021, but I forget what month.
yeah, they're
I
pushing
think
like everything like a year, trying to put us out of business. Again, I think just people are just starting to praise us instead of God, and God was like chill with us until that happened, and he's like, fuck that shit. So now God is like mad at us because we're just better than him.
Right.
We're the movie hoppers, really. I mean, we've been around for 1 year, like one whole year. That's fucking good. What has he done, really, honestly?
He's like made plagues,
I know.
um,
Zero
crashed
play,
the
yeah.
economy.
Zero plagues on the movie hoppers, by the way. God. So that's like one for
If
us.
anything, we're making business.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're helping the economy. Um, what? I mean, I guess God has had its moments, but I'm just saying that the movie hoppers is just inherently better, and I don't think anyone can really deny that fact.
God walked, so we can run.
I know, like we kind of, we did all the walking and the running. God just kind of like he's just a bit below us.
Yeah. He like watched us from the sidelines, so
Yeah.
just like cheers on.
What if we did a movie hoppers on the Bible? I feel like that should be like next year's 1 year anniversary. We do a movie hoppers on the entire Bible.
Like and we can review like a bunch of Christian movies.
Yeah,
Like
the realism.
one from like Christian Mingle.
Yeah. We can just. I think.
Wait, Westboro Baptist Church have movies?
I don't know if they produce their own movies.
They do make their own songs though. I mean, little parodies, but they
What?
do.
What movies have they
Wait, no,
made?
wait. I think it's just documentaries.
Oh, wait, they made their own documentaries?
No.
Oh, I
This
was
is
like,
serious. This is serious. Oh, he's just interviewing them.
that's boring. Boring.
Nope. cares?
Why can't they make their own movies?
They need to make their own.
I would like to see them like make parodies of modern movies. I would watch. I think everyone would kind of watch the hell out of that just to see.
Watch the hell out of it.
Ah! Uh-oh. I wonder if anybody in the Westboro Baptist Church has ever heard about the movie Hoppers.
I don't know. They probably like call us evil and devil incarnate for supporting entertainment businesses.
Yeah, the evil entertainment businesses.
God hates movies.
That's why he loves the movie Hoppers. He doesn't have to watch them.
Yeah.
That's the fundamental problem with the Westboro Baptist Church. They don't read between the lines.
Exactly. They don't see. They don't realize.
Yeah.
They haven't ascended yet. They haven't had that God vision. We're the prophets.
I think we at the Movie Hoppers need to create the South Baptist Church. That way we can Eastboro Baptist. That way we can just take it in a different direction and read between the lines.
Mm-hmm.
How many Christians do you think have never read the Bible?
Probably a lot.
Have you ever read the Bible?
No.
I read part of it because I was at church and I was like, this is boring. I'm going to read this old book. And it was written in an extremely odd way in which they revealed the character's age before they revealed the character themselves. And like they're all like 1,000 years old for some reason. And that's all I got.
If you're legal though. Gotta know that first.
Yeah, they always had Rule 34. That's not a rule of the internet. That's just a rule of life.
Yeah.
If something exists, there's porn of it. Porn of biblical proportions. I would love to review a porno.
I mean, they're technically movies.
Yes, technically.
What
would you define as a movie? What do you think could a movie be any length though?
I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, like, depends like how short it is, Yeah. I don't think it matters how long it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, like sometimes, what's like the cutoff as a movie?
Well, probably like this day and age, I guess. Probably, I'd say like a long enough movie is probably 6 hours.
Yeah, I think that
like, you're pushing it at 6.
I'd love to see a porno that's 6 hours long.
How would you even like have the energy?
You like take breaks in between. It's a multi-day project.
Yeah, they record them like in there, just like chilling out.
Yeah,
like having a water. Like, wow, guys, that was like great. You're doing so amazing.
No, it's an entire relationship.
What?
It's an entire relationship. It's just an overview, just every time they fucked. Like at the end, they just like grow older and older and older.
Honestly, that'd be beautiful.
It would be beautiful. That'd actually be like a movie.
Yeah, that'd be life. Like, damn, that's life. Dude, it's a deeper meaning.
That's what the movie's called. Deeper meaning. Nah, but like that's how like incest porn like is supposed to work. Like I don't just want to be told that they're like siblings. I want the entire rundown of like I want like home videos. I want to be convinced. That's the one problem with porn. It does not appeal to the brain.
It's not convincing enough.
It's not convincing. read between the lines. After my fourth viewing, it's just like completely falls apart, like thematically. Like
Right.
there's like nothing to look for. Like you watch a movie multiple times, you get something different out of it. I get the same thing out of this every single time. What is
Yeah.
the
And it's so
rewatch value?
predictable.
It's so predictable. You always know what's gonna happen at the end. I keep looking for Easter eggs, or like some extended universe. It's never there. It's like disappointing. This is a great tribute to the movie hoppers, by the way.
How? How did you get here?
I don't know. Well, I think 1 year of hard work and dedication.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't want to make this too. I still want the Queen's Corgi to be the longest video, our longest podcast. Why did I say that in like a fucking Boston accent? Podcast. Nobody in Boston's ever gonna watch this shit. You can't appeal to them.
I don't care. They're movie watchers.
Yeah, they actually they're like plebeian. They're like peasants. They actually watch the movies. They don't have somebody like deliver their opinions on a silver platter as we do to you, upper class folks.
Disgusting.
I wonder what the average income of our average viewer is. Most of our viewers probably don't have jobs. So, sorry guys, but I'm probably not. Well, I don't even know according to Spotify, our most common age group is between 23 and 34 years old. Which is
why?
Really odd.
Who's listening to us?
It must have been all the people who watched the Lighthouse episode. Because that makes up for almost over a tenth of our total views from the Lighthouse episode. And that's probably the most controversial one. I think it must have been like shared on like Reddit or something. Like, look at these jerk offs. They didn't like the Lighthouse. They don't like it because it was in black and white. They're just not smart enough.
They don't have the IQ to understand the Lighthouse.
No. Oh shit. Longest episode is actually the top 5 best and worst films. I'm deleting that episode. It's gone. It had a good run, but Queen's Corgi needs the vein.
Why? No.
It's the Queen's Corgi episode. Despite the fact that top 5 best and worst films of 2019 in all caps has more views. Should I just start writing all of our titles in all caps? Maybe that's what we're missing.
Maybe.
Because, like, nothing really gets somebody's attention like screaming at them. Like, through text.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot another major innovation that came this year was we have pictures now with our episodes, which I learned how to do, and I hope nobody sues us because it's all copyrighted material.
I mean, it's fair use.
Not to the Queen's Corgi, not in the UK apparently.
Who cares about the UK?
Yeah. At the rate they're going, they're going to be like the size of Rhode Island in like a year.
They have their own issues.
Yeah.
Go deal with your own issues before you come to us, okay? Don't take your anger out on us. We didn't do anything to you, okay? Besides, review your movies.
I think the first issue they have to take care of is the Queen's Corgi. That just has to go.
Yeah. They just have to wipe it out, completely. Out of here. Never make that mistake again.
I think we reviewed all of 2 British movies on this podcast. The Queen's Corgi and you weren't here for this one, but Yesterday. And both of them just were not nice. So maybe that's why.
That was the one about the Beatles, right?
Yes, it was as bad as you imagine.
The amount of trailers I saw of that and the hate I had for it Dude, I never wanted to see that. I'm like, I refuse to bear witness.
Yeah, I love how fucking Leprechaun guy Ed Sheeran was in it. Um, I love how he was in that. And just that fucking trailer. How about Hey Dude instead? Hey dude, hey dude, dude, hey. Just the fucking. It was not good. It was by the same director that did Trainspotting though. If you ever heard of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Didn't
a,
you say that was good?
oh yeah, Trainspotting is good. But it's definitely a different movie than yesterday.
Fall from Grace.
Yeah. He went to making movies about crack to heroin, not crack. I'm not a plebeian, guys. Um, they went from making movies about heroin to making movies about the Beatles. It's disgusting.
Had to be more family friendly, you know?
Yeah. Now they just need to make a movie about heroin and the Beatles. A crossover.
And that'll be it.
Yeah.
That's all the films he'll make.
That's all the films ever. It's the end of films. I wonder what the last movie that's gonna be shown in theaters is.
I mean, with the rate theaters are going,
Yeah.
we'll probably find out.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. And yeah. I guess we should I feel like we kind of went a little off track here, but I think it's
Yeah, just a little.
a good representation of the camaraderie that you can only find on the movie hoppers.
Yeah.
Reject modernality, embrace the movie hoppers tradition since 2019. Beautiful. Here's to 3 more years or something. I don't know. We gotta be reasonable here. Eventually, our ass is gonna be sued because we said too many mean things about movies. Um,
This is slander.
yeah, eventually we're gonna be a target of political assassination. So, um,
Wouldn't
yeah,
that be amazing though?
that would be kind of funny if we just got
And then we can
killed.
start a revolution saying like, dude,
No,
we can
we won't.
we can start the new revolution.
I don't think we'll be starting anything. We'd be dead.
Well, yeah, but it'd be because of us.
That would be nice if people
That
care
a
that
new
much.
age of people.
Yeah. And our podcast would get so many views. I think
Exactly.
I think actually dying would be great for the podcast. That
I
we
mean,
should
like it's been tried and true, with like
yeah.
artists and whatever.
We should
As
fake
soon
our
as they
own
die,
deaths.
art millions.
Yeah. No, dude, we should definitely fake our own deaths.
Yeah,
Make so much
dude.
money.
Next year. That's the next year.
Yeah. The next year's 1 year anniversary, we die.
Yeah. We fake our own deaths.
Hopefully they don't find this episode in particular. What if we do actually die? We both just mysteriously die on this day next year, and somebody finds this episode?
That'd be crazy.
That would be kind of funny.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, no, one can only hope. No, we'll see what happens. We might all be dead by next year, so that'll be,
Yeah. super virus.
Yes. Coronavirus mutates into Ebola.
2.0.
Ebola 2.0. Bud Light virus.
You don't even have to be near a person who's infected. You just get it.
Just by default. Everyone already has it, you just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
But did you hear about, there's this virus that, everyone has. It's called old age. It, kills you within, 70 years.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
crazy.
It's fucked up. But, yeah, hopefully we can get more episodes, fucking this year, the rest of this year, and next year are gonna be busy, because basically double the movies coming up.
Yeah.
In
Let's hope they come out though.
yeah. But yeah, Hamilton. Did you hear Hamilton got pushed to Disney Plus?
There was a Hamilton movie?
By Hamilton movie, I mean they just staged the original. They just staged. Yeah, they staged the whole thing. No, they just recorded the Broadway cast.
Dude, Hamilton, I enjoyed Hamilton when it was like first came out and was like starting to get popular, but it's just so overplayed now. I was like, and especially like the fan base.
Yeah.
You've heard of the fan base.
I have.
It was just too much.
But yeah, that's coming to Disney Plus. Maybe we'll review it. We'll see. We'll find ways to get it. But I think it's just like basically, you know how productions usually just release a DVD of a recording of. They were going to release that in theaters. It cost them $75 million to do. It was like crazy. But
that's too much. Like don't.
Yeah.
It's a recording of a stage play of a musical. Don't put it in theaters. Just put it on like YouTube for free.
It would have been funny if it was actually just somebody like recording it off their phones, like a bootleg.
Yeah. There's enough bootlegs online though. You don't even need to see it.
But the weird thing about that is it's supposed to come out in 2021. So I think Disney is just betting that theaters just won't exist by 2021.
Everything will just be a streaming service.
That would be well, we couldn't be called the movie Hoppers. We'd have to be called like the movie Torrenters or something. Like movie hoppers. It would be very old age, you know.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be as hip as current as you know we are with choices in films. Yeah, we need a more contemporary name. But I guess do you want to get into spoilers?
Sure.
Spoilers. What's next for the movie hoppers?
What is next?
Movies. And hopping.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And talking.
And so it's just more of what you love, more of what you hate, more of everything. That's the future of movie hoppers. We'll just say I basically just make it all up as I go. So I guess
that's life.
That's life. Yeah. I am. You know, I'm not gonna say his name, but his first initial is A and his last initial is L. Glasses. Laser. Yeah, he shot an idea. We're gonna it's gonna be like I guess I'll announce it here. But I'm making a new podcast, not to replace this one. This is just totally different, called the shit list, where I'm just gonna go through like the worst movies ever, and I'm gonna try to have like a different person on each time, like you know, make it I guess whatever fresh, then we can have like a you know, fresh bad movies. So yeah, that should come out in a few weeks or something. So yeah, he had that idea and he just gave it to me, and I was like, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, again, it's not replacing the movie hoppers. This is like old movies. This is, you know, movie hoppers and contemporary. So, but it's just something different to look out for. So yeah. But that's not movie hoppers related, but it is new. So, how about you? You have anything in the oven right now?
I mean, like, I'm working on a comic.
That's cool.
But, like, that's not very movie related. But it's definitely in very beginning stages. I'm still making characters and, like, different arcs and stuff. So,
That's cool.
It's very, it's very new.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that. Okay. Do you want to get into our number ratings?
Sure.
What would you give year one of the movie Hoppers?
I think overall, since this was our first year, it's very new. It's very like, oh wow. Even though it's not a very new idea.
We made it. No, we patented it.
Yeah,
don't,
we
don't,
reviewed.
don't let them hear that.
Reviewing movies
Don't.
was very much our idea.
Yes. Exactly.
And everyone else just came after us, saturated the market, which is unfortunate. But we're still here. We're still doing stuff.
Of course, the sound majority.
Yeah. So, but overall, for our first year, we were doing pretty good. I think we did pretty good. This is like a good opening. So, I'll give it a 7.5.
Well, I'm gonna be just one notch below you with a 7. It's definitely a first year. The quality, of course, varied, but I think overall it was on an upward slope, which is something to be proud of. I think overall the podcast has a bright future ahead if movies get released, in which case we do not. But overall, there's good things to come. And thank you. If you got this far into the podcast, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need mental help. And thank you for your support, your continued support. Well, if this is your first episode and you just got to this point, then I really don't know what's wrong with you. But thank you, and stay tuned for more movie hopping madness. And give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, because somebody gave us 3 stars because I did not say somebody's name correctly.
Dang.
That was like actually the review. I said like Margaret Robbie's, whatever, her name or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
These people out here.
I know, they're dogs. They tell us our viewers are awful. They're awful. I can't stand it. Anyway. So, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.
See ya.